talk to him. Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Yeah, yeah. Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered 333. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor. Let's get focused. Yes, Lord. Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Codes, and I got another great live stream for y'all. We streaming exclusively on Classic Codes Sports and the Classic Codes on Twitch right now. So those are the two locations. What up, O? Let's talk some boxing, dog. If you got a chance, I'll drop the link if you want to join me if the conversation gets too good for you. I know how you feel about the sport, just like I feel about the sport. Yeah. Classic. Shout out to everybody in chat 333 that's going to tap in. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If it's your first time coming here, please subscribe to the Classic Code Sports. This is not, I know some people clicking the link and they come into the channel thinking that they own my regular channel. You are on Classic Code Sports right now. So please subscribe here. Also, for everybody that's tapped in here, subscribe to this channel. This is not streaming on my main station, The Classic Codes, for sure. But today, we're going to be talking about the fight, man. For sure. We're going to be talking about the fight. That's the only thing we talking about, man. It's the only thing we talking about. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. for the 147-pound title. Let me see which belt Brian got, right? Let me see which belt Brian has. Which one they fighting for? Let's see. He's the WBO. So they'll be fighting for the WBO welterweight championship of the world at 147 pounds. This is Devin Haney, Devin the Dream Haney. This is his first official fight at 147 pounds fully. Technically, his last fight was at welterweight, but the fight was contracted at 144 pounds. So they didn't fight at the full 147-pound limit. But because it was above 140 pounds, it still was technically a welterweight fight. Shout out to everybody fouling in. 333. What up, y'all? Let's talk some boxing, man. Let's talk some boxing. Yes, Classic. Lord. Yeah, what up, y'all? What up? So, yeah, so this will be Devin Haney's first fight at the full weight limit of 147 pounds. Devin's been training hard. He looks extremely strong and prepared for the fight. Devin always is in shape. He's never really been a person who's had real stamina issues in fights. The only fight I ever seen him look a little tired in maybe was the Lomachenko fight. But then Devin Haney, rose to greatness and won the 12th round on all three judges' scorecards to win by a close but yet unanimous decision against Lomachenko. So, Devin doesn't really have conditioning issues, so I don't really anticipate anything with that. Now, on the other hand, we'll get into the breakdowns in a moment. But, yeah, Devin the Dream Haney is still an undefeated fighter at 32-0. And the only loss that we saw him take was to a cheating fighter, right? The guy was on PEDs. He came in heavy, came in loaded on that stuff. And so that fight does not count on his record officially in fair fights that we know of. Devin Haney is an undefeated fighter. Shout out to everybody sliding through. Jay Zilla, what up? Tez, what up? He said this is a good fight. We'll talk about it. Yay, what up? 333. What up, chat? Yeah, the boys pulled up to talk about that boxing. What up, my dogs? I'm only gonna do this once.
Make sure y'all tap in with Uncle Plug TV a little bit later on this evening once I'm off live stream, because I'm still doing my regular show after this too. Make sure y'all tap in with Uncle Plug TV later on this evening. He'll be talking about Shedeur Sanders. I won't be covering that topic because I ain't gonna step on my dog's toes. We are a coalition, so you got to go over there to get the Shedeur Sanders coverage. I think it's gonna be Uncle Plug and Tez Down tapping in with that. But yeah, while it's on me, man, we talking boxing, yo. So check it out. Haney versus Norman. Brian Norman. Let me get Brian Norman's full record for y'all so y'all can get the information that y'all need. Brian Norman is 28-0 with 22 knockouts, okay? Brian Norman has fought against absolutely nobody. Yes, he is 28-0 with 22 knockouts, but he has fought primarily tomato cans. Pardon me. The last person he fought, Jin Sasaki. Jin Sasaki had a padded record of 19-1 against absolutely nobody himself. And then Jin Sasaki had one loss, and his one loss was by knockout. So he had already been clipped before Brian Norman knocked him out. So I'm just being honest with y'all. This is not me like being biased. I'm gonna talk about it the way that I see it. And however that come off to people, that's what it is. But Brian Norman had fought absolutely nobody. His toughest fight or most reputable opponent was Giovanni Santillan. I'll give him credit for that fight. Just for beating somebody who I could say is worth talking about. This is where he acquired his WBO welterweight title. He did not take the title from Santillan. Giovanni Santillan was not the champion either. They fought for a vacant belt. So Brian Norman Jr. has never fought against a world champion. He is a world champion, but he fought for a vacant belt against a man who also had never been world champion. And so he has never fought against a world champion. Brian Norman Jr. Has fought his whole career at 147 pounds. He's known to be a guy who has heavy hands and good knockout power. But, I mean, at the end of the day, when you aren't fighting anybody that's really worth talking about, no disrespect to these men, but it's what it is, you fighting against people who really aren't worth talking about. How much do we count the knockouts? How much stock do we put into all these things? So that's Brian Norman Jr. in a nutshell. He's supposed to be a heavy-handed power puncher. He's an athletic guy. He has decent speed. I wouldn't say he's blistering fast. He has decent speed. He has some holes in his game. Let's talk about it, chat. Let's talk about it. So, so the overview of this fight, two undefeated fighters. Somebody's O has to go, right? Shout out to everybody filing in. Conversation with Soft Rain. What up, 333? She said, everybody hit the like button and subscribe. I just did. Reminder, everybody, this is not my normal channel. This is my sports channel. So if you have not subscribed here, subscribe before you leave. This is my sports channel. This is Classic Code Sports. This is not my normal channel. So if you are not subscribed here, take a second and subscribe. All right. For sure. I appreciate y'all for sure. I was trying to move everybody over. They said Devin gonna be running. What are my thoughts? We're gonna get into it for sure. I just wanted to give y'all the overview on the fighters. So that's them in a nutshell. Both guys are undefeated. Somebody's O has to go. Norman known for being a knockout puncher. Devin known for being a pugilist, a pure boxer, a guy who they say has feather fists and all of these things. So let's talk about it. That's it for the overview on Haney and Norman. Breakdown. Let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about how it's going to go. Ted said most definitely. They said Devin going to be running. What are my thoughts? Well, my thoughts are I don't know how Devin's going to fight Brian Norman Jr. because Devin has never fought two people the same. Let's discuss it. Jorge Linares, he was very, very active. He was first and last all night against Linares. Got caught in that fight on the way out. And that's when we knew, like, okay, he got some holes in his game. That's the first time he, quote unquote, got exposed or whatever the case may be. But we also realized how tough he was too. We saw him get visibly wobble back to his corner, come out in the next round, compose himself, and then finish up the fight strong. And he won virtually every round of the fight. I think he won the round that he got clipped in. He didn't get dropped, so it's not a 10-8 round automatically. And he got wobbled right at the end of the round, and he had been kicking Linares' ass all round. So, I mean, And then you got you have the Lomachenko fight, where again he sought to be first and last, but he had more of a stepping forward approach, a walk down, and then even when he stepped back, it was to set traps, counter. He was really, it was a high IQ fight, but Devin was dropping the right hook to Lomachenko's body all night. If y'all go back and watch that fight, Lomachenko's his whole left side up the side right here, from touching them right hands to the body, all this was bruised up, banged up. Devin peppered. I know for a fact Lomachenko probably pissed blood after that fight. A dedicated body attack on Lomachenko, right? He fought Kambosos the first time, beat the guy strictly off a jab. Second time, beat the guy's ass. Just beat him up, peppered him with everything, hit him with uppercuts, hooks, feints, jab, uppercuts, hooks. You know what I'm saying? Just beat him up. You know what I mean? And just cruise to a victory. He said that was the hardest time making weight in his career as well. So to look that impressive in a fight where, you know, you really, really hurt yourself to make weight, you know, kudos to him. Devin's solid, man. He gets a lot of hate, which is crazy because Devin is actually everything we want our boxers to be. You know what I'm saying? He turned pro young. His age lined up with the Olympics. Funny, so he turned pro young. Cool. Turned pro in Mexico because it was illegal to turn pro in California at his age. So he turned pro in Mexico, started fighting pro young, similar to somebody like a Canelo Alvarez, right? And Devin ain't documented ducking nobody. He ain't documented ducking nobody. I see y'all questions. I'm coming to the chat. I got y'all. But he's not documented ducking nobody. Everybody that called Devin name got a call from Devin. You said you wanted to fight? You said you wanted to fight? And then they answer the phone like about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't step up. So Devin was one of the few people when Tank was the quote unquote boogeyman. Devin was one of the few people hunting Tank. And guess what? Tank ran like a gazelle. For Tank to fight somebody, all he got to do is call them and offer them some bread, right? And they're going to take that fight because it's going to be the biggest payday of their life. Tank can fight anybody he wants. So anybody he don't, he must not want to, right? Is that good math, chat? 333 if that's good math, chat.
Classic.
That good math, chat. Devin Haney was hunting. He was hunting the boogeyman. When nobody wanted to fight Lomachenko, Devin Haney was hunting Lomachenko. Hunting him, calling him Nomachenko. Devin Haney, everything we want our fighters to be. Y'all be caught up in wins and losses. Caleb Plant is one of my favorite fighters of all time. In my lifetime. He one of my favorite fighters in my lifetime. You know why? Because Caleb fight everybody. Yo, he got whooped, or he lost. He fought him. He fought him though. Your favorite fighter don't fight the people you want him to fight. You talking about whether he won or lost? He participated. I got to see it. I got to see him win. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah. So is Devin gonna be running? I can't say. I don't know what strategy he gonna put together for Brian Norman Jr. I think he gonna move, but run. I don't think you can run. You know what I mean? Where he gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Ted said most definitely. He said, you think anybody gonna get dropped? Brian, possibly. It might be one knockdown. Brian, possibly. Possibly Brian. I think Devin defense gonna be tight. I think Devin gonna take his time with Brian. You got to understand, man. Brian Norman Jr.'s path to victory is knockout. He can't outbox Devin Haney. This is the fight breakdown. Brian Norman Jr. can't outbox Devin Haney. His path to victory is knockout. That's his path. Here's the problem. Devin never been knocked out. People talk like Devin got knocked out in the Ryan fight. Devin did get knocked out in the Ryan fight. Let's talk about that. Devin didn't get knocked out in the Ryan fight. You going in there trying to knock out somebody who's never been knocked out before. He got knocked down 3 times in the Ryan fight, but he got up every time. He didn't get knocked out. Do I need to log in so I can see the scorecards? Yeah, so here we go. Hey, y'all, let's just do a quick reminder. I can see the scorecards right here. I know how to say it. Let's do a quick reminder, y'all. Devin Haney against Ryan Garcia was a close fight. Y'all really be talking like Devin got his ass whooped. All alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment, everything I'm saying. Y'all talk like Devin got his ass whooped. Y'all realize that fight was close? I actually was looking at the TV like, shit, I'm trying to see if he finna get a draw or what. I thought he still could have got a draw because damn near every round he didn't get dropped in, he won. With the exception of like the first. He got clipped in the first, I believe, and he got dropped in the second, right? But when he got clipped in the first, he got hurt. So I think he lost the first, lost the second, and then went on a win spree, and then got clipped again. Regained himself and won a couple more rounds, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fight was close. Just so y'all know, one of the judges of the Devin Haney fight had it 112 to 112, a draw. There was a judge that had that fight a draw. Y'all really be talking like Devin just got whooped. Y'all forgot Devin represented himself very well in that fight. It was a time where Devin had complete control of that fight until he got clipped the second time. So understand something. Devin is the master of kicking ass. Y'all telling me Brian Norman Jr., who have fought nobody, he ain't never even been in the ring with one champion. Brian Norman Jr. has never been 10 rounds. I mean, never been 12 rounds. Brian Norman Jr. has been 10 rounds, I think, twice. He ain't never been 12 rounds. Devin can get in there and play with his food a little bit. You got a guy who don't have no conditioning issues at all. He's the better, more skilled boxer. He has fought against significantly better competition over and over again. And he's been 12 rounds 10 times. And y'all telling me this a 50-50 fight or that it's going to be a good fight. It's not going to be a close fight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's break it down. First round, Brian Norman Jr. Have y'all watched Brian Norman Jr. fight? Yes in the chat if you've seen if y'all have watched Brian Norman Jr. fight. Not highlights. Have y'all sat and watched a fight? Even if you went on YouTube and searched the fight and just sat and watched it, like, let me see who Devin finna fight. Because I know y'all didn't know this nigga till 6 months ago. All right. So have y'all even seen him fight? Yes, if yes. If yes, please put yes in the chat. Ye said no. Thank you for being honest. Ye said no. Yes or no in the chat. Have y'all even seen him fight? Brian Norman Jr. fight kind of fast. Omari said yes. I'm not shocked. Ted said yes. Do y'all think, okay, he fight kind of fast. His pace is a little slower than like an amateur pace. He fight kind of fast. Y'all don't think that boy gonna gas out? When he throw that hot shit and he missing or he being constantly reset by movement, he getting clipped with clean shots. Maybe these aren't knockout blows, right? Maybe Devin don't have concussive power, but is it respectable enough for you not to want to eat that shit all night? I'm sure. Because who walked through it? Ain't nobody walked through it. Y'all forgot when he fought Ryan Garcia, he stepped to Ryan the whole night. Even after the knockdowns, he stepped to him the whole night. So niggas don't walk Devin down. So he punching with something, right? So he gonna keep resetting Ryan. I mean, he gonna keep resetting Brian Norman. He gonna keep resetting him. Because to throw power, to throw heat, you gotta have your feet planted to get the optimal torque. Here's another thing Brian Norman do. He like to jump when he punch. He'll leave the ground and throw a punch. Y'all telling me this man finna whoop Devin Haney? Bruh. Brian Norman Jr. on Saturday, he gonna get in the ring with Devin. And after about 3 or 4 rounds, he's gonna realize in real time is levels to this shit. When you come in, what do Brian knock people out with? Y'all ain't seen, a couple of y'all seen him fight. What do he knock people out with? The hook, right? He got the big hook, right? Ain't that what Garcia hit him with? The hook, right? Y'all said Devin can't block a hook, right? Ain't that what Garcia hit him with? So he got the weapon that he need, right? He got the tool that he need, right? So when he go in there and can't land that, what's plan B? What's plan B? Omari said wild ass hooks. Yeah, that's his weapon of choice. So when he go in there and he can't land that, what's plan B? He gonna outbox him? He gonna outbox Dev? Anybody here think that Brian Norman Jr. could win on points? On points. He gonna outbox Dev. Anybody think that? Somebody. Anybody? That shit not finna happen, gang. Dev finna wash this boy. And I'm finna prosper. I'm gonna prosper. Y'all know that we're gonna talk about that next. But the breakdown, they gonna come out in the first round. Brian gonna be a little wired. He's gonna be a little wired. He either gonna be wired or dead. Because, you know, shout out to Greg Hackett. I heard my dog Greg Hackett say he think Brian Norman overtrained for the fight. If he overtrained, he gonna be dead. He come out dead, he come out flat, he cooked anyway. He cooked anyway. But he come out wired, he be dangerous for 9 minutes. First 3 rounds, he be dangerous. After that, that boy gonna slow down. And the more he slow down, the more he gonna get peppered. It's finna be seasoning. Listen, as Norman slow down, Omari said it for me. Watch Devin outpace him on the outside. Yeah. The more Norman slow down, Devin gonna make him fight. And not fight on some brawl shit. Like, no, as you in the ring with me, trying to catch your breath, I'ma keep making you fight. Protect yourself, nigga. Jab. Jab. Protect yourself. Right hand. Jab. Uppercut. Hook. Yup. Feint. Protect yourself while you dead tired trying to take a break. And I'm not only am I gonna take this round, I'm gonna keep touching the body. And we gonna zap the rest of that energy out your ass. Y'all think I don't know how many times y'all need to see this shit. The dude that gotta get a knockout to win, that ain't the bet, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that ain't the bet. Does it happen sometimes? The dude who gotta get a knockout to win, do he clip the motherfucker sometimes? Yeah. Because Tony Harrison was outboxing Jermell Charlo twice, right? But the second time, Charlo clipped his ass. Clipped his ass. Yeah. It don't you use up on the scorecards for sure, but now you're down on the ground. You get what I'm saying? Clipped his ass.
Classic.
So yeah. Can you bank on a knockout and sometimes take that shit to the bank? Sure. Is that gonna happen on Saturday? Highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Did y'all niggas wasn't even alive? Never mind. I was gonna ask y'all about some old shit. Never mind. O said yes. Ted said yes. He said he stands still too much. Norman gonna get caught in between combos. His feet kind of flat too, ain't they? Oh, he says you see what my comment said about his gas tank. No, let me scroll up. I missed a couple. Ted said Haney isn't gonna run. He leads the fight, in my opinion. He just won't be trying to take too many shots because I feel like Norman is going to swing for the knockout by round 3 and maybe gas himself. See what I'm saying? And I hadn't even read that yet. Ye said, you see a stoppage? If so, what round? I think if it's gonna be a stoppage, it'll be Devin stopping Norman, and it'll be late as fuck. Probably like 9 to 11. It won't be a 12th round stoppage. I don't think Devin ain't got that personality type, in my opinion. I think if Devin is winning comfortably in the 12th round he just gonna box and finish the fight. If he winning comfortable, he's just gonna box and finish the fight. So, but if in the range of like him still trying to be super dangerous and setting himself apart and making his victory clear, 9 to 11. That's where the bread at. That's my prediction on as far as like what round a stoppage will happen. If a stoppage is to occur for Norman, because we're not gonna rule it out, right? Like this boxing and it's betting, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. So it's like we're not gonna rule out Norman. If Norman was to win by stoppage, it'll be under 6. After 6, he gonna be cooked. Devin could fight with pace and keep that shit up for 12. We know that though. Brian ain't even never been 12 at all. He ain't never been 12 at all. So we don't. It's shit that he don't even know about himself that he got to go find out on Saturday. Devin been doing this shit for years. You see what I'm saying? It's a problem for that boy. And listen, y'all will buy into the bullshit. I don't know, man. Norman's got a hell of a punch. You got to land that though, G.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Hey, what about, here go the thing too about these big punchers out here. What about when he land that shit and Devin eat that bitch and keep boxing?
Classic.
No, real shit. Niggas be having all them grips. Niggas be having all that buzz on their shit. It's people that can take your shot though. Like, what about when you fight them? Damn, buddy could take a shot. Yeah, now you gotta do something else. That shit ain't enough, bro. He made his mind up in training camp. I know this shit gonna hurt. I ain't tripping. If he don't kill me, I'm boxing his ass. Some people make their mind up, bro. Like, you got some real crazy people out here for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't power, ain't that, you know what I mean? Okay, you punch hard. All right, so do most grown men. You feel me? Like, what we talking about? Omari said, always said Devin not the best, but he has very solid skills and his team's game plan be good as hell. Why you think Devin not the best? Why you think that? He said Norman gonna be the one moving by the time it's round 8. He over. Yeah, he gonna be cooked. Ye said, nah, he never seen a fight. Let me see. I'm caught up now. Let's see. O said, watch Devin outpace him on the outside. O said, cut Norman off and force him to reset, especially after combos. He over. Yeah, he gonna keep forcing him to reset. Ye said, Haney for the KO. Late. Flip. What up, Flip? 333. Clipped. Yup. Let's see. Buzzness 13. Finally, one of few channels that's actually breaking the fight down. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it in depth. For sure. Shout out, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We building this one out. I got a main page, just my sports page. Tap in with the classic codes. We appreciate you being here. Let's talk.
Classic.
How you see it going, Buzz? Talk to me. O said, fuck landing it. He got to make him feel it. Yeah. And then O said, exactly. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like, people with power be thinking, like, can't nobody take your shot. I never assume that. Like, my dog O right here in the chat. My dog O right here. We didn't spar. O punch hard as shit. But, like, shit, I mean, if you know that and you fighting somebody and you know that, like, don't be shocked when it hurt. Like, it is what it is. Shit, I came in here to go to war tonight. Like, some people make their mind up, bro. I remember Andre Ward talking about fighting who was it on his who was it that he fought? This dude was a heavy power puncher. It's gonna make me want to look it up. I'm finna look it up for y'all, man. Let's talk some boxing, yo. Dre was getting ready. Andre Ward was getting ready to fight. I'm finna find it for y'all. Edison Miranda. Andre Ward was getting ready to fight Edison Miranda. And Ward said, Verge called him and he said he got the Miranda fight. And he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And he said, Virgil told him, you make your mind up right now, that no matter what he hits you with, it ain't going to be enough. Andre Ward beat Edison Miranda. Now, he said after that, he was, you know, he had to get his health, his faculty, like, motherfucker punching. But he got through that fight. And he fought his ass off. You know what I'm saying? And he took some heavy shots. You know what I'm saying? Won the fight. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to make your mind up. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, the whole banking on power thing, that's not really my bag. I think this fight gonna be a situation where Devin understands exactly what it is. I think he's gonna play with his food a little bit. I think he's gonna come out there, work behind his jab, see what Brian Norman's approach to him is, and then make his adjustments. I think he already knows what weapons and what tendencies Brian Norman has. Brian Norman doesn't have a real complicated approach to what he does. And some of the wild shit that he does that we could consider to be awkward, an experienced fighter, you're not hitting them with some of that shit. Like the leap in wide open up hook. You can hit Suzuki roll with that, but you're not hitting, like Devin not even gonna be around for that shit. Devin got elite feet. So he not gonna be like when you get ready to throw the punch. Like I was sparring my dog Ye the other day, and I was just getting some movement back. I haven't sparred in months. I'm recovering from a patella tendon tear. So this is my first time sparring. He's like, man, I told him, let's just give me a round. Let's just do a round. I just want to move. You know what I'm saying? And he went to flinch, and I already took a half step back. So if my novice ass got that level of reflex, how you think Devin Haney and that bitch moving? He not gonna be around for them leaping hooks that you hit Suzuki Road with. Come on now, chat. I got people really in my face in real life talking to me about how they feel like this shit gonna be competitive.
Classic.
And it's just like it made me think of the late Roger Mayweather when he said most people don't know shit about boxing. Now listen, somebody does win the lottery. Somebody does win the lottery. Can Norman go in there and land some hot shit and y'all get to find out, oh, Devin Haney's chin is what we thought, and Ryan Garcia, if Norman doesn't test positive, then it is what we thought it was. And all can that occur? Is there a world where maybe that can exist? But what's the probability? What's the probability? Devin fought power punchers already. Y'all act like this the first nigga he fought that punch hard as hell.
Classic.
Y'all okay, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel like, and I'm coming to the chat, I'm gonna read all the comments. So y'all go ahead and go crazy. I'm gonna read all the comments. Y'all good. Do y'all feel like boxers don't know themselves? Why you think Devin Haney was hunting Gervonta Tank Davis for years and Tank never made the fight with him? They know more than us about themselves, chat. Devin know what his punch resistance is like. He know what his updated punch resistance is like to some degree. Obviously, headgear, sparring, big gloves, a little different, but he understands. He knows where he's at. He knows exactly where he's at. Y'all don't. We don't. I don't. I ain't been in camp with him. He knows something. He knows something we don't know. Brian Norman, it's a lot of shit that he don't know yet because he just ain't even been there. He just don't know. He don't know if he can go 12. He already know he was tired doing them 8s and them 10s because he had got so accustomed to knocking motherfuckers out in a round, 2 rounds. Let's really look at it. Come on, chat. Let's break down this fight. Y'all go crazy in the chat. I'm gonna read everything. Don't trip. Look, Brian Norman. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Jose Luis Leal. This somebody on Brian Norman's resume now. He fought somebody like this. When Brian Norman fought him, his record was 2-17. Brian Norman knocked him out in 1 round. All right. When Carlos Lasagna, literally, his name Lasagna, nigga record was 7-68. Why did you even have somebody like that on your resume? Why y'all even fight him? He fought a dude that was 7-68, chat. This other dude, record 5-33. Fought another dude record 3-7. Fought another dude record 1-8. Fought another dude record 4-9. These are his first fights. I'm going in order. 2-33. These are the record of his opponents. 3-7, 12-14, 5-39. When I say dude been fighting tomato cans, this nigga been fighting tomato cans.
Classic.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all think he finna jump in that bitch with Devin Haney and get active? Y'all stupid as hell.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Let's just call a spade a spade. Now listen, even the sunshine on the dog ass, can he go in there and get lucky? Sure. If he go in there and get lucky, I'm gonna come back and say, hey, folks went in there and got lucky. Y'all gonna tell me it wasn't luck, it was skill. No, hell no. It was luck. He's getting in the ring with a better fighter. I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
Devin don't got one motherfucker on his resume with a record of motherfucking 5-39, 2-33, 7-68. He don't got one person on his resume like that. Nobody. Why you even? That's a waste of a training camp, chat. What you train for that for? You see what I'm saying? Come on now, chat. O said, I don't think he the best because of his lack of stopping power. He a hell of a fighter with grit, but he ain't the best on the inside either. He fought Lomachenko on the inside. He fought Lomachenko up close. Let's talk about it, and his lack of stopping power. Let's talk about power in boxing. I'm glad you brought up lack of stopping power. What percentage of boxers got one punch knockout power? Go. What percentage? Drop a real number. What percentage of boxers, out of all the boxers that's active right now, what percentage of them got one punch knockout power? Like, they hit you with one. It's concussive and shit ain't the same after that. This shit over with. Ain't no recovering for real. Deontay Wilder shit. What percentage of boxers right now got one punch knockout power? I'm gonna wait too. I really want y'all to answer this, chat. What percentage? What percentage of boxers got one punch knock, clip, and dip? It's over. What percentage? We be talking about power like it's normal. Bro, one punch knockout power is at all times, it's like 5% of fighters. And half of the fighters that got one punch knockout power ain't good fighters. So we never even find out about them. They heavy-handed bums because they don't have the skills. They just punch hard as a bitch. So what we talking about? What percentage of fighters got one punch knockout power? Barely any. So we be like, oh, nigga ain't got power. Nigga, none of y'all got power. All of y'all got, even when we say that fighters got power, y'all talking about cumulative damage power. Canelo got cumulative damage power. When the last time y'all seen Canelo hit a nigga with a one-piece sleep shit? Kirkland? Probably Kirkland. How many years ago was that? And Kirkland was already chinny. He had been slept like umpteen times before that. No disrespect. But he already ain't had no chin. Amir Khan? We know that chin made out of motherfucking polyester. Amir Khan chin made out of fabric. Canelo never had one-punch knockout power. He knocked out people who were susceptible to knockouts. When y'all seen him clip a motherfucker and that shit was sleep? Austin Trout got up. Gennady Golovkin never went down. When did Canelo have all this power? Benavidez. As much as I love David Benavidez, I love David Benavidez. His power overrated. He not clipping shit like that. He not, bro. He got to beat you up. His power is the type of power, I don't want to take them joints all night. They make me uncomfortable. But is it one and done? No. We be talking about power like most fighters got. No, most people don't have one and done power. It's real. Tank probably don't got that shit. Everybody Tank hit one time and they dropped. They was dehydrated or little as hell. He did that shit to my Mexican homie, the champion that came up in weight to fight him. I don't even want to disrespect him. I'm gonna pull him up. I don't want to disrespect him. I'm having brain fart. And I know my dog too. Big fan of him. But I can't think of his name right now. It's Tank's greatest knockout. It's Tank's greatest knockout. Let me see. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm trying to pull it up. Come on, help me out. All these boxing fans in here, somebody give me the name. Let me scroll. Y'all don't got his name? Hold on, bro. I don't want to disrespect him because he a true champion. But Tank knocked his ass out with that uppercut. Why this shit trying to make me sign in? I don't want to sign in. I just want to see the shit. The fuck? Goofy shit. Hold on. Damn, man. Who the fuck was it, bro? Why I can't think of it? Hold on, y'all. Because I don't want to disrespect him, G. Who is this, bro? I'm finna share my screen. Leo Santa Cruz. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Damn, all these boxing fans in here took us that long, G. Leo Santa Cruz. That brain fart was real. Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Thank you. God, thank you, brother. KLG, welcome to the chat, bro. Shout out, bro. Welcome to chat 333.
Classic.
Talking boxing, man. But when he slept Leo shit, bro. Leo's a little man, bro. Leo came up and wait for that fight. You know what I'm saying? And then he also obviously put Ryan down. Ryan over dehydrated. And I don't even like Ryan, but he was over dehydrated for that fight, bro. He put him down with a body shot, of course. Like he does have power. But when y'all say like one punch and this shit over with, like, no, bro. He didn't, bro. Look how well Yuri Orcus Gamboa stood up to Tank Power. Look how long Pedraza hung in there and took nasty shots from Tank. He took a lot of shots. He took a lot of hit. He took a lot of shit before he finally went. He did. He took a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. One punch knockout power. That shit probably like 5% of boxers at all time, bro. So when we be talking about power and shit, salute, bro. Salute. Yeah, Santa Cruz. Yeah, we got it. Santa Cruz. Yeah. Like Santa Cruz is a small man. He came up and wait for that fight. Most fighters fighting a hydrated fighter around the same size as them, most niggas don't got one and done power. So when we be talking all this power shit, this is an overblown conversation. Most people got to beat you up to get you out of there. It's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. Can we agree to that, chat? Can we agree to that? Is it unanimous? Like most boxers, 90-something% of boxers got to beat you up to get you out of there. It's not just, most people ain't got that crack and it's a wrap. Can we agree to that, chat?
Classic.
So this power talk, the key is to have respectable power. As long as my power make you uncomfortable enough to make you adjust your approach, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? As long as this shit make you uncomfortable enough to adjust your approach. Let's get into the breakdown though. He said Buzz said Haney by UD. Only way I see Brian winning is if he can get to the inside. I just don't see how he's going to be able to do that consistently throughout the rounds. He can't, and he's gonna be getting tired. That's the crazy part. Devin got to be defensively responsible after throwing that single mid-range jab. Nah, for sure. I think he got some counters for that shit too. I think he got some counters for that. Mickey got him right. I like that he brought Mickey back in. Mickey got him right. Shout out to Mickey Bay. Mickey got him situated, bro. I think he got some. I think y'all gonna see some sharp catch and shoot shit. Watch this. Watch this, chat. Hey, we're gonna come back and see if my breakdown hitting too. We're gonna come back. I ain't scared. I'm cool with being wrong, but shit, when it comes to this boxing shit, I'm rarely wrong. But hey, I don't know shit about boxing.
Classic.
With my old friends. Hey, Tez Down said he fights the cardboard cutouts. Yeah, he ain't been fighting no fucking body at all. Tez Down said 10% or less, and I'm not talking about a puncher's chance. Right. Most people don't got that, bro. Tez Down said I'm actually gonna get numbers for you. LOL. O said probably 10%. I'll say lower than that, O. But I like your number though. 90% cool. He said shit, they really be in the heavier weight classes. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the talk of power be like it's an overblown conversation. Ted said less than 20% of boxing matches in 2025 have ended in knockout or TKO. Less than 20%. And that's counting TKOs. I'm talking about flat knockouts. Tez, can you get the numbers on flat KOs? KOs. Nigga stayed down for 10. Can you get me the number on KOs? No TKOs included. What percentage of fights in 2025 ended in a flat KO? That's what I'm saying. We be talking about power like niggas getting clipped like that. Motherfuckers ain't getting clipped like that. Straight up. Let me see. Bud said facts. Ye said parlays cashing Saturday. Look, Ye want that bread. I'm rooting for you, bro. I want your parlay to hit. You know how I'm betting. I ain't gonna talk about it on here. You know how I'm going. Devin, they got Devin Haney +1. We gonna get to it. We finna talk about that in a second. We gonna get to it. Y'all gonna give me positive odds on Haney? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I might have to move some shit around. But let's talk about that, man. That's my fight breakdown. So let's get into the prediction and the odds, all right? I got Haney by UD, just like Buzz. Buzz said he got Haney by unanimous decision. I do as well. But I do think there's a world where Haney can stop him. It's just a matter of how aggressive he want to be and if he want to put himself in harm's way. You know, Devin Haney got a lot of money to make. He said it's -105 now. I should have bet yesterday. Fuck.
Ha ha.
I fucked up, chat. I should have bet yesterday, chat. I should have bet yesterday, chat. Niggas done smartened up. And they changed the line. Let me check this shit, chat. Listen, y'all. If we can catch Haney for some plus odds. Matter of fact, everybody watching, Norman gonna knock him out, y'all. Everybody go bet for Norman. I need Haney to go back on the favorite side. Everybody go bet for Norman. Norman gonna win. He the better man. Everybody go bet for Norman. I need these odds. I need the odds to flip, chat. I need the odds to flip back. Omari said, I got Devin winning by UD. Only way I see him stopping him is if Norman get to focus on chasing, losing sight of his positioning, and Devin drop him with a hook to the outside. I think he could knock him out by accumulation, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he's gonna be able to hit Brian Norman clean a lot. Brian Norman ain't got no defense. We ain't talk about that in the breakdown. Brian Norman ain't got no defense. All that wild shit he be doing, that boy be wide the fuck open.
Classic.
I'm talking about that boy chin available. What up, Big Sco? Passport Sco, what up? What up, my dog? Yeah, man. Brian Norman ain't got no defense. Devin ain't gonna have no problem hitting him. Everybody worry about Devin getting hit. Devin ain't finna have no problem landing. What is y'all talking about? Yeah, I got Devin by obliteration. Whether or not it's gonna be a KO, I'm rooting for y'all parlays, man. Let me look at these betting odds real quick before I get out of here because I got another stream I got to do. Make sure y'all tap in. For everybody that's tapped in on my sports channel. This is my sports page, but I got a main page. It's called The Classic Codes. The logo looks similar. It's just black, and it got the lion head on it too. But The Classic Codes. Go to my main page. I do a stream over there every day too. But that's a different content, a sociology type shit. We talking about relationships and people and government and shit, everything. So tap in on both channels for sure. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button before y'all go, man. Don't leave without subscribing. Turn me up. We covering the fight all week too. He said at all, that nigga out there like a bowling pin. Yeah, Foe ain't got no defense at all, boy. That chin readily available. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn, G, they got Haney minus 105, G. It was plus 110 last night. But Haney by unanimous decision is plus 150 right now. Haney by knockout is plus 900. Norman by decision is plus 240. Norman by knockout is plus 225. So, I mean, Vegas paying out the least for Haney by decision. So Vegas done changed their fucking mind. I think they think Devin gonna win the fight now all of a sudden and shit. Motherfuckers done got smart with that bread. When it's time to put that bread down, all that hate go away, don't it, chat? It be so much Devin Haney slander online until it's time to bet that money. Motherfuckers get real objective with that money. They don't bet that money with them emotions, though.
Classic.
He can't block a left hook. You gonna bet 500 on it?
I'm only gonna do this once.
You gonna bet 500 on it that left hook land and that it's gonna do what you think it's gonna do if it get there? Because that's the thing too. You get hit with that shit and it don't do nothing. Then what? Oh, he landed clean. Oh, and Haney just jabbing, keep fighting. What are you talking about? He said it's only a $75 difference between today and yesterday. Nigga, $75 count. You know what type of bet I was trying to make. It count. But yeah, I got to get on these books, man. I got to go and place my bet because some bullshit in the game, man. I can't let the odds change no more, or I'm gonna really be sick.
Natural born crash dummy.
I'm gonna really be sick. But yeah, man, that's it, man. That's the betting odds on the fight, man. What y'all betting? So for it to go over 10.5 rounds is minus 270. For it to be under is plus 190. So Vegas leaning towards the fight going longer than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and obviously if they thinking the fight going longer, then that's why they would lean towards Haney. The longer the fight go, the more it lean towards Haney. Yeah, even with the knockout shit, right? So for knockouts for Brian Norman, for the round betting, everything up to 6 rounds, like so rounds 5 through 7 is the lowest payouts, which means that they believe that's when it would occur, should it occur. Plus 3,000 for round 5, plus 2,500 for round 6, plus 2,000 for round 7, plus 1,800 for round 8, plus 8. No. Oh yeah, plus 1,800 for round 8, plus 1,800 for round 9. So they actually believe that Norman could score a knockout up in the 8th and the 9th round. They think that's where it's gonna get where the risk gonna be taken at. And then for Devin, it's the same. The 8th and the 9th round is where they got the lowest payout for knockouts. It's like plus 4,000 for the 8th, plus 4,000 for the 9th. So they think that if it's gonna get cracking, that Vegas think it's gonna be between 7 and 9. I'm just letting y'all know what the books are saying. That's what Vegas think. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take that information, do what y'all want with it. I know how I'm playing. Already. He said Haney KO plus 900. Let's get this money. Haney for KO is, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't bet it, but you know, the improbable happen when these sports books is doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? The improbable tends to happen. So I'm rooting for you, dog. He said we will be seeing you in the classic codes, and later tonight is True Crime Monday. Yeah, make sure y'all tap in with Tez Down for True Crime Monday. He'll be streaming live later tonight. I think ain't you getting on Uncle Plug stream about Shador? Ain't that supposed to be going on tonight too? It's a lot going on tonight. You got the No Middleman panel. We got streams all night, man. Make sure you tap in with the gang, bro. I'm gonna put up everybody channel in just 1 second. Yeah, I'll be on the classic codes in a second. I'm about to switch over now. But yeah, man, that's it on my breakdown. I'll be covering the fight all week, so we ain't gonna stay here too long, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me for sure. Let me get this imagery for y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with the whole coalition. And follow all these channels. We pretty much got live streams for you all day. You got the Raw Society Coalition, which is all 5 of us, myself, Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug TV, Conversations with Soft Rain, and the Tez Down. That's all 5 of us joined up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Classic Codes. That's my primary channel. Y'all catching me on Classic Code Sports right now. Make sure y'all subscribe to both. Souls of Thought. That's where the No Middleman panel will be tonight. They'll be streaming. I'm not sure what they're talking about tonight, but it's always dope. Uncle Plug TV will be streaming later this evening, talking about Shador Sanders' first performance and the impact and everything surrounding that. Conversations with Soft Rain. She produced great content for like women, single mothers, you know, just women in general overall, to be honest with you, women who are seeking to be wives, et cetera, et cetera. So she produced a lot of good content for women. And then the Tez Down, he got his true crime show, and then he discussed society and do random reaction videos and all types of stuff like that. So we got a lot of different content, man. Make sure y'all tap in with everybody. Also, make sure you shop Six Society. My dog Ye got the chromatic remix hoodies dropping very soon. What is it, the 28th? Drop the date, yeah. Make sure y'all shop Six Society. My dog got the chromatic remix hoodies dropping. They're going crazy in the streets, pre-orders and everything going crazy. So make sure y'all tap in so you can get yours before they gone. He said, yes, sir, gonna be nuts after the first late show tonight. Yeah, it looked like it's up. So yeah, man, make sure you tap in with the gang. But yeah, like I said, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and now